Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of BBNaija Lowdown. This time we have a lot of interesting things to discuss as usual because we don't discuss about boring things on here. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. So guys, let's do it how we always do it.
Can I compliment your looks first? You look good and you look great. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, now I'm all mushy and stuff. Anyway guys, this party that just happened was not lit.
It wasn't. I did
It was
feel
not.
This party was kind of
Why?
boring. I didn't feel it at all. I don't know.
I saw it
Because there was shippers everywhere. Oh, you haters.
I know
We're
I've
not
said it.
haters.
Love
this
haters.
season of People that is called BBNaija season ship. Season ship. All y'all want to do is love.
Ebuka actually said it. Like, he had to tell them, I have no problem with shipping, but,
Not
it's not compulsory.
Not even Ebuka. There was a comment that he read on Eviction night. Even the audience. This is the first season that has made everybody tired of love. Like, we get it.
True.
I'm not. I love
You
love.
are the love girl.
We get it. You love each other.
Anyway, let's quickly move on to the next order of business. Sorry for kicking you. Hey guys, eviction highlights, okay? Ebuka came to break tables. He didn't come to shake. He came to break.
VOWULENCE.
So let's
Doing
begin
the
with
job.
the most shaken Phyna movie.
When I heard the question,
Look.
I was like, Ebuka, you did not. And it was really like good to finally get him to ask her that in front of everybody and get her response. I would say her response was pretty mature. It was clean.
Yes,
She did a good job.
She actually
responding.
packaged what she wanted to say like very well together and made it seem reasonable because I could see people online, they were beginning to say, actually, when you put it that way, it kind of
Like
makes
the
sense.
view I had, I was closer to beauty, and this was what, it's like having a friend, and the friend says, oh, this person is not that. I start to look at you in that way and all. But then eventually she realized that this just could be my man.
Yeah, I mean, you should have seen him. He was just back on the chair.
Like,
fine boy,
girl.
Just nodding like, yes, whatever she says, just go with it.
Guys, this begs the question. I've always wondered, in the real world, there's something we call the bro code or the sister code.
Yeah.
Now, can you actually move on to your friend's guy or girl
Yes.
when you know that they're no longer doing anything?
No.
Yes.
Dara says yes. I said no.
I've done it
Why?
before and I'll do it again.
Oh my.
Because, first of all, you guys are separated. And it's not like it's immediately, I want to do Phyna style.
How close were you? How close were you guys as friends? That's a good question.
Yes.
Me and the guy or me and the girl?
You
and
the
the
person.
girl.
You and the girl.
Because of course you moved to a guy, right?
The first one.
Can't be so sure about that.
The first one, I wasn't that close to her. We're like
Okay, that
acquaintances.
explains a lot.
The second one.
How many times?
The second
Dara?
one, she was my best friend. Was
Guys, if Dara is your friend, hold your man. But Grace, why do you think it's not a good thing?
Personally, for me, it's just a code. Like once you've had anything to do with my friend, especially if my really close friend, and right now I have like one very, very close, like she's my best friend. Once you've had something to do with her, you're automatically like out of my. If you come close, I'm like move away.
But
I
what
don't
if
want
they
that.
like separated?
I don't care.
They didn't fight,
If you
they
guys had
just
the best
separated
amicable
amicably.
separation, I cannot date you.
Personally, I feel like if she was the love of his life, then I probably wouldn't want to get into that. But if it was a casual fling and it didn't really erupt to anything,
The fact
then
that
I
you've
think
still
she's
been with
on the
my
market.
friend, the fact that you've been with my friend is a no.
Anyway, so in a nutshell, what do you
Yeah.
guys think? Do you think right now Groovy and Phyna are in a good place?
I don't think they are.
I don't think they're not.
Why I said I don't think they are is because a lot of people, Groovy is someone that what people say gets to him really easily. And a lot of people have been talking about how they don't see him doing anything anymore just because he's like
He's in the
all the
ship.
time with Phyna. So I feel like I don't think they're going to be, even her, so she said it, she noticed it recently. She was like that, I feel like you don't like me anymore because you're not always trying to be with me and stuff.
Oh,
So-
okay. You know the funny thing for me, I wouldn't say they're not in a good place. I think they should just not become. I'm sorry to say this. They shouldn't become a Bella&shegzz. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to throw shades or anything. I love love. I love their love. But I want to see more of you. Phyna has always been, there's a reason she's called High Priestess.
Yes.
Still give us that energy. Groovy, he's groovy.
I'm sorry,
you
they can't be like Bella and Shegzz
That's
because
what I'm
Groovy
saying.
has more sense than Shegzz. Moving on, guys. we have Giddy Fire, Amaka, and Rachel. Love triangle.
Not really. According
Yes,
to Rachel,
actually.
according to Rachel,
Everybody's lying.
they,
All of them.
she and Giddy Fire are just friends. But according to Ebuka, I mean, they were moving like it was more than that, and I agree.
Did
they
you
were
see
giving.
them? I think they
Diana
were-
was like, Ebuka, speak my mind. I was like, go girl.
The person that I feel bad for really is Amaka, because Amaka is getting so distracted with the desperation for a man. Like,
I think she's just
because it's in vogue in this season. Everybody apparently wants to couple up. So now she's thinking, okay, maybe I
You
need
guys,
to
that
as
house
well.
is very cold. No, I mean,
Grab a blanket. Grab a goddamn duvet.
we see the duvets that Biggie gave them. They are fake. You don't need to cuddle someone to be okay in the
I'm
house.
just joking.
But I mean, when we hosted the BBNaija Spaces this weekend, somebody kept on commenting about how Amaka was dancing by herself and with herself. Do you think it's a big deal if someone wants to catch vibes all by themselves?
So if we're gonna do this, let's not be double standard. Because I remember when Daniella during the first 2 parties and we're like, oh, why is Daniella on her own just dancing in front of the camera? We came for her. You know, like she wasn't giving us something. So if we're gonna talk about Amaka dancing on her own, let's
I think it's fine dance. It's like going out on dates by yourself. It's called master dating, by the way.
Why didn't you say it's called master dancing when Daniella was
not
doing
to
it?
be confused with masturbation, but yes, like it's cool to actually.
Speaking of masturbation, that's an option now. If they're not shipping you, enter just call. I mean, I'm not recommending, but you know,
it's cool to go out by yourself once in a while. Like go watch a movie, go have a coffee date, get ice cream, pizza by yourself.
But I really
fine.
want to understand the dynamics going on between Amaka and Giddy Fire.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Giddy Fire wants to eat his cake and have it. So he
What do
doesn't
you
want to
mean?
let Rachel go, and he doesn't want to let Amaka go.
wait,
He's
so
trying
Diana
to-
is completely out of the picture now. Because I'm really trying to
Diana should
understand
move-
everything.
I mean,
Diana
you should
should
see her
move on
okay.
to greater things. Did you see that time she was talking with Brian, and Brian was
She was even on his bed, and I'm like,
he was putting all the work. I tried to, and she was like, "Oh, are you serious? Really?" I'm like,
But
if
does she
something
like
happens
younger
here-
guys? I think so.
I
Because
mean, go
like,
for it.
okay.
There's literally.
I
no
love
one
love,
else.
so just be happy.
There's
Anyway,
literally
since
no
you already
one else.
brought Brian up, I mean, Modella right now should
Oh,
be.
she's home.
I feel like we should give a round of applause for Modella.
Well, I gotta agree.
because
Yeah.
Not because of the role she played as a fake housemate.
yeah,
though.
no,
But
she
just
sucked-
what she did
sucked at that.
in general.
But in 1 month, Modella was able to show us herself.
Versatility. in who
Yes,
she
like
is,
show us her talent, her business, show us her in a
As in
relationship with
Skin
somebody
Della.
and her alone. Like
Mark.
so much
Anyway,
diversity.
bye, Sha. Because you are not doing your job. Get out of the house.
I
What do you
think
mean?
instead of destroying ships, Modella was more of like a lover, and she was more of
She's
like
a
a
lover, she's not a
hugger. Like I want to
fighter.
be. So I mean,
She-
I liked you for that, darling. I'm happy for you,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to see you.
But I think the whole eviction was a bit anticlimactic because we saw Big Brother give special tasks to I think Cheesy.
It was Cheesy and
Deji.
Deji.
Yes.
You know, but in the
Yes,
end,
no,
how did that?
he told them not to stand up when they were like, "Oh, fake housemates, reveal yourself." So I think it was just for Modella to come out,
Yeah, but then
not for them.
I think Biggie didn't need to because even when Ebuka was saying it, he already said she's among you. He didn't say how.
Maybe
fake
they did it to
housemates.
ensure
you know,
that
It's
Deji
a
and Chichi
lie.
don't move
Yeah,
mad.
they
Maybe.
planned and they failed.
Maybe.
What they wanted to do did not go well. Because come on.
Why?
What was
What
that
do you
about?
mean?
We all expected more. That's my point. I thought something, man.
Not really.
This night is gonna
We
be
knew it was
massive.
We
a
already,
fake
we already knew it was a
eviction.
fake eviction, so I wasn't thinking that. Oh,
I
the only-
wasn't.
The
I
only
thought-
person I thought would go was actually
Yeah.
Modella because
You know?
of the difference in instruction.
But I actually thought they would like fake evict someone, like just for fun.
Just for
And they'd be
fun.
like,
And
"Oh
then
yeah, it's a
you
joke."
can go back
You
to-
know
Oh,
that
what
kind of
will
thing?
Brian do now? What's Brian gonna
Brian
do
will
now?
play the game.
That's not even. See, I'm quite upset at Modella for something because Big Baby Bray. You know,
baby.
he said he likes you and all that was moving to you and everything, and you're like, oh, you know, you're not really that. And then Baba took a step back, and you're like, oh, you're not talking to me. You're not this. Pick a side.
Confusion is the order of the day in this house,
You
and
need
I
to pick
think
a side.
girls court this confusion more than anyone
They are
else.
so-
No.
like,
y'all aren't
see,
quite
I'm
sure
with
what y'all
Moses on
want.
this one. I won't even defend our sex because you are doing not. You entered house, 100 million is at stake.
Modella.
You're busy chasing man. Man for what? Why?
No, you can't chase man and chase the bag.
But chase the bag first.
Kings, I hope
ladies.
you've learned your lesson now. We are the prize.
You
Don't
are-
let anyone
yeah,
tell you.
yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Moses is not alright.
Moving on to ships that don't want to ship well, or should I say, ship that the captain?
No,
is.
the ship that one of person in the ship, instead of telling his partner in the ship what's going
I think you
on.
should have been honest. Chichi, your bum is big. I like you, but I don't want to stay with you. That's what you should have said.
Finish.
You should have said your bum is big and it's entering my eye. Why
Finish.
did you have to,
He didn't need to because Deji is a coward and a weak character
I mean,
person. Because
that's kinda what it's looking
how
like
can
right
you not
now.
be feeling someone and you go to literally everybody else in the house but
Except
that
the
person to
person.
tell them I'm not feeling this
I didn't
anymore.
like that. That was very, very Yoruba demon.
It's
Hey,
not,
I think it's a Deji problem.
Don't slander Yoruba because
It's
you
a
are
problem.
I can't because I'm Yoruba.
Because no, do you know what I'm saying that? Because Yoruba demon be bold enough to come and tell you and be like, babe, whatever
doing
I
what
thought we
other people
had,
want.
I've done. Yes.
Okay, oh.
Deji is not, no. He's
There's
not
some
even
Yoruba
a
demons that are
demon.
sneaky.
If there's
Just so
any
you
real
know.
demon there, Hermes is the proper demon.
No,
Because
No.
Hermes is
what I'm
an
saying is like he actually
angel-ish.
puts it out there. No, I mean obviously he's a
Yeah.
pretty stand-up guy, but as you already know that he's demonic in his ways. When it comes to women, you already know.
Not really though, because the only person he has ever had eyes for is Allison.
No,
And
no,
the
that's a
same
lie.
person.
In the beginning,
It
he
was
had
always
eyes.
Allison.
In the
No, he
beginning.
had eyes for Chumsy.
Because-
he was telling her, "Oh, you look nice in that skirt."
Because she
Your
did
bum is
look
this.
nice in that
But
skirt.
point is, he had eyes for her too. Let's
I
clear
don't
that.
think so.
Maybe he didn't go for her, but he did have eyes
Because
for her.
she's good to look
Well,
at.
all in all, I
mean.
think Chichi has gotten the message now, and she knows that
I
But
Deji
hope
it's
is
so.
sad that Deji couldn't, have the boldness.
I saw it
Face
somewhere
her.
that he actually had good intentions before, but after that disgusting display,
So, yes,
where Chichi
I was gonna say that.
after that disgusting display, he
I
was
feel
like,
like
nah.
decided that it
the
wasn't
only
what the
thing
I
hell
can't
I'm
do
going
this.
to
I can't do
blame
this.
Deji for is his approach to getting away from
True.
the situation.
True.
Because I can understand Chichi was
She's a lot.
like a lot. And some people just can't handle
loco.
that. So I mean, it's all well.
Anyway, guys, right now we've covered all the bases when it comes to ships and would-be ships.
Would-be
Let's quickly
ships.
look at what's going to happen this week. Now we're back to proper
I
nomination.
mean,
and
Yes.
eviction.
someone will go home or two
Yeah.
people.
Who do you think will be the most nominated
No,
housemates?
who will
though?
win HOH game first? Because that kind of determines who gets the chopping block.
Ah.
See, I predicted Brian last week, and I would have been right
Oh,
if not
God.
for Biggie being biased.
Our
Biggie wanted a lady to
prophetess.
win last
He
week. That's why
wanted.
he wanted a lady
But
to
all
win.
the
HOH.
guys, they didn't follow the rules.
No,
It's not his
not all
fault.
of them. Didn't you hear what Adekunle said? Adekunle took one ball at a time. He did not cheat.
Coke Belle, sorry.
And
I
there was
like you.
someone
They're gonna
else.
rock Belle.
But Chomsy is the one that got the balls in the end, if you know what I'm saying. So,
Oh, Chamsy in
Who
the
do you-
top.
who do you think is going to win this HOH game this time?
I think a guy again. I think a guy is gonna win it.
Why is our witch being modest? Prophesy.
Biggie messy of last week. I don't even want Elos to act to win because he's acting crazy. I don't know.
Why?
What he was doing yesterday, trying to form, let me settle the issue.
No, I like the fact that he
no,
called
no.
it out because they were gonna keep bringing it up.
Then let them keep bringing it up.
Fina almost fought with Amaka,
Anyways,
so please.
I
no.
think
You just drop a name, okay?
Oh my God.
Mama say, mama kosa.
Okay, I think Bella is going to win.
You feel like she came really close
Actually
last
want
week.
Bella
she
to
did it
win.
upside down. I felt so bad for her.
Yeah, because I feel she has been working really hard at the HOH
I
game.
liked the fact that I got to see
actually
her.
came really close,
Yes,
though.
I like the fact that I got to see her do something.
Let Shegs leave her alone. She will
No,
become a
nah.
different person.
Yes,
You see?
actually, yes.
So
but
on
yes,
that note,
I'm not prophesying. I want Bella to win. This is
Okay,
not a prophecy.
Groovy. That's my name. Groovy will win HOH game.
Why?
I
Just
want
don't worry.
Bella or
Watch.
Brian to win. Actually,
Okay, are we dropping two?
Yes, I'm dropping two.
You're
Bella
scared
or
of. You're so
Brian.
scared of losing.
You're really big,
I'm not
baby
scared,
Bray.
but I really want Brian to win. That's why. So I want Bella and Brian to
Groovy
win.
or doing for HOH. Groovy or doing.
You guys,
Doing.
I'm so blank, but I'm just gonna call names: Hermes
Or
Doing.
Doing.
oh yeah,
A
now
girl and
fingers
guy.
crossed. Now,
Fingers
what about
crossed.
who is gonna likely leave before we go?
I feel like after the whole mess, people are going to nominate Chichi a lot.
So you
Or
think Chichi might leave?
Amaka.
I
After
was
that
about
whole
to say
fiasco
Amaka.
that happened,
I was about to say Amaka
I
because
feel like people might nominate
people are
her
like,
a lot.
Chichi and Amaka because the whole thing kind of stemmed from them. Amaka told Chichi this, Chichi trying to defend Amaka. So there's a possibility.
I feel like they will nominate them a lot.
So who do you think is gonna go? You say Chichi might leave this week.
No, I don't know about leaving.
Nomination.
I mean
Nomination.
eviction altogether.
We can't say that yet because we have to see the nominations first.
Okay.
I'm telling you. And I'm just
So-
looking at it. I don't know. But if Amaka or Chichi, if they're nominated, I feel like one of them.
One of them will go home, definitely.
I don't want to agree with
go
you
ahead.
guys, but I mean I'm inclined to right now. But I want to put someone else in the
Okay.
in the mix. Diane, your days are
Diana?
numbered.
I don't think
Diana,
Diana will get
your days are
nominated.
numbered.
Why are her days numbered?
Hermes will probably get nominated because everybody feels
He's
that
a really
he's a
strong, and he
candidate.
is. Not just that we feel, we can see that Hermes is a
Yes.
strong contender.
Just watch.
And-
You heard it here first.
At
Don't
least
worry.
you know who Adekunle is nominated. He's going to nominate Bella&shegzz.
Naturally. Anyway, guys, if you want to keep up with more BBNaija talk and of course talk to an ex-housemate, don't
Yeah.
forget to join the spaces.
Join us live on the Cool FM BBNaija Life of the Party Spaces Brownish and my humble self. You know, we bring the violence sometimes, but we bring it all together as well.
Yes, and don't forget, Eviction Spaces 2 will be going down with a housemate, possibly a former housemate. So just, stay tuned. And don't forget the late morning show with Temi B. We'll also be chopping up with the ex-housemates. So yeah, stay tuned for all of that too.
It's going to be lit. Bye-bye.
Drink water and mind your business.
Please don't mind your business though. Get into everybody's business.